Hello, all of my crafty friends. I am doing a quick video here to talk about my January class. Now, I am doing classes each month and we're going over sketches and different things you can do with sketches and how you can adapt sketches. And this month, our theme is to get inspiration from somewhere other than a 12 by 12 sketch. So we had class last Friday and we had lots of fun with this. So what I did is this is one of the pages that I created. I went through and I always post sketches a month beforehand so that everybody can get pictures ready and the paper they want. They're digging in their stash and we're using up our stash. And these are my two sketches that I posted. I got these both off of Pinterest, and that's usually where I grab sketches that we're going to play with. And if you notice, they're not 12 by 12 typical scrapbook sketches. This one is an 8.5 by 11 page, and then this one's a card. And I love getting inspiration from places that are not a 12 by 12 because for a couple of reasons. One, I think it's so much fun and my brain just goes ecstatic over it. But two, chances are somebody's not going to have this same sketch because you're digging even deeper to find and pull a sketch from it. So I'm going to show you kind of what we did, and then I'm going to go through and kind of explain how you can go a little bit more in depth with some of them, and we'll thumb through a few ideas. Now, let's look at this one first. Now, this is an 8.5 by 11. I really think that creating this into a 12 by 12 is super easy, right? You're just going to extend your page over. And so that's what we did here, or what I did. Now, here's my page. So if you look at this sketch, we have our block down the side here. I have a big mat right here. I have my photo still here. There's a couple of strips of things here, and I still have that. You still have your white space around. All I really did was extend this portion of the sketch to fit into a 12 by 12 section. I still have a circle up here, still have some journaling down here, and so this is a way to do it without a lot of thought, especially with working with an 8.5 by 11. I feel like that's the easiest way to kind of dip your toes into this idea of creating a 12 by 12 out of something that's not a 12 by 12. Now, you could do lots of things with this to create it into a 2-page layout. And so what I've done is I grabbed some scratch paper. So I am going to, and I just packed everything. Because I'm going on a crop tomorrow. Let's see if this will write. Okay, so here is our idea. And if we want to make this into a 2-page layout, this is what I had somebody in class do because they're like, I want to create a 2-page layout. So we're going to start with this strip here that goes all the way to the top to the bottom. And then you have this piece that kind of goes across, and all I told her to do was just extend that piece to the edge of the paper. And then this portion, we're just going to add to the second page. So we extended that like that, and then we added our 2 little strips. This one had a border punch, which you can do or not do. And you can add a circle down here instead now. You could keep your circle up here. But then you can add more photos. And you really could do, the sky's the limit on photos. But that's kind of my brain and how it works on creating a 1-page into a 2-page. Think of extending it across your page. Okay, so that's kind of what I would do with that one. Just easiest way I thought I could do that is just draw what is in my brain. So again, here is my page that I created. Here is that sketch that I took inspiration from. Now let's move on to my second page. And this one came to you from this cute card. Hope you can read where this card is from. Just leave that for a second. So in my brain, when I look at cards and there's a big space for your sentiment, I usually envision that being my photo. And so simply creating this into a square and then into a 12 by 12 is what I go and I do. So here is my sketch that I did. Now, instead of doing just one big photo, I do have two photos. I have a large title piece here, so realistically that could be 3 photos. I love that you can take a sketch and manipulate the sketch to fit your photos anytime. Doesn't matter this sketch. I know you can do it. So this is all I did here, and I created this one-page layout. So let's talk about going into a 2-page layout for this one, because I know there's a lot of people that only scrapbook 2-page layouts. They don't like scrapbooking single-page layouts, and I used to be right there with you, but I'm so into 1-page layouts now. So we have our photos here, which you could do whatever you wanted with your photos, and then it has the 3 banner pieces here that are kind of staggered. Okay, so there's our banner pieces. You can see that in the sketch. Those cute banner pieces, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And so all we're going to do is we're going to extend, look for something you can extend across your page and do it across your page. Now I added this extra line of black on top of the bottom of this panel, which you don't have to do. That could be shimmer trim, that could be ribbon. I just felt like this paper was getting lost in my background, and that's really the only reason I added it. But you could extend that across. We have these cute banners. Let's just throw up some banners up here just to kind of bring the banners over there. And then you could do 3 photos. You could do a couple photos going the other way. Sky's the limit on where you could put photos on that. But that's just my brain. That's how it worked, and that's how I extended it into a 2-page layout. Okay, so again, here is that card sketch that I took inspiration from. Here's how I made it into a 2-page layout. Now you can pause the video and screenshot that if you want to create it. I love that idea. So there's that. And then again, my 1-page layout that I did with this being my inspiration. And I just loved how the ladies' layouts turned out. I love that we're doing this in class and we're all creating with product. We all are creating with pictures. And to see the finished product when everybody's done is so much fun for me, because I love seeing pages with pictures on them. Okay, so let's go through. I pull inspiration from all over the place. This is card maps. If you go to pagemaps.com, they have free, each month they do a free page of sketches, and they do cards and they do scrapbooking pages. And so I pulled my cards. Yes, I print them. Yes, I bind them, and I have them on a shelf because I love them. These guys are awesome. So I just done through and I quickly opened up to this page, and I was just like, hey, what can I do with this page? There's so many things you could do. So first of all, this is already a square for you. So if you just envision that into a 12 by 12, you could add a photo in the middle. You could add 2 photos on top of it. Such fun ideas you could do there. This one, again, you can make a layout from that. So I'm just going to quickly sketch in, and these aren't perfect sketches, clearly. I'm going to sketch a 12 by 12 layout that you could do. So we could do a photo like that. We're going to do a title here. And then we just have the 4 panels of squares, you guys. Look at this. Look how cute and simple that could be with just adding photos right into the middle of that page. So if we move over, let's look at this cow one. That's another fun one. So we're going to draw another square here as if it's our base. Where the cow is, I'm going to envision a photo. We have a sentiment, but I'm going to make that my title. And then maybe some journal lines, okay? It is layered with a panel on top and then a simple strip of paper going across. I got that from that. Now let's go down to this one. This one's really fun. So, I don't know if you guys can see that if it's too far away. So there was the cow card, and there's the other card. Now let's look at this one with the cactus. Way fun, lots of layers. So we're going to put a panel in the middle. We are going to do, let's do 2 photos this way this time. And then there's 2 panels that are offset within that center of the card. Super cute. Sentiment, you could do a title down here. You could do some journaling here. I love in a single page layout to have my embellishments, my title, my journaling kind of at a diagonal. If you don't want to do your triangle, which I'll do a whole nother video about that kind of stuff. But so that inspiration right there. You could even do a cute scallop right here on this edge to even bring in more of this inspiration. Here's another one with some banners going down like this other card we did. So let's just simply, really quick, we'll go into that one and I'll draw that for you too. Now, not every card are you going to get inspiration from. Not every something that's not a 12 by 12 are you going to pull inspiration from. And that's totally fine. Totally fine. So we're going to do another panel here. We'll do a big photo here. We'll do a side photo there. And then simply banners. That's all there is. Banners. They have some florals. So super fun. Do a title right here. And that is my inspiration right there. So much fun to come up with new ideas from, especially card ideas. So I'm just going to hold this up. If you want a screenshot, use those as ideas in your craft room. Do it. Okay, so we're going to look here. Another place that I found inspiration is the Scrapbook and Cards Today magazines. Love these magazines. Usually when you shop at scrapbook.com, if they have it in stock, they'll send you a free one, which is amazing. But you can also subscribe to this, and they're $8.99. At least that's what this says. And this was, what year is this one? There's got to be spring of 2021. So that price may have gone up, you know, like with everything else. So I flipped through here, and I'm actually going to be doing a Facebook Live showing you how I'm going to change this up. But I'm going to use, have my journaling already done and my photo picked out. Just got to pick out some paper. I'm going to be using this sketch card, which happens to be from Page Maps. And I'm going to create a layout in a live, or not a live video, but in a video here on my YouTube channel. So I do plan on doing a few videos throughout the rest of the month, kind of going over and showing you how I take this concept into my scrapbooking and getting those ideas from inspiration that's not a 12 by 12 sketch. I mean, there's an 8.5 by 11 right here. We could get inspiration there. You can just get inspiration from the photo. It doesn't have to be a sketch. I love getting inspiration from other people's scrapbook pages as well. So that is what class was all about this month, and we loved it. Leave me a comment below. Do you do this same thing? I know I'm not the only person that does that, but do you do it? Do you enjoy doing it? Do you hate doing it? Do you like following sketches, or do you like just scrapbooking and doing your own thing always? I'd love to know. I like to do both, but I do love a good sketch. So yeah. Okay, well, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.